At that time there were lots of little council quarries all throughout the county. This was probably originally one of those little small ones. In later years, coming into the sort of 40s and 50s, ARC was here and they spent a lot of money on putting new equipment in here. Then in the 80s, Penryn Granite was running it, and from Penryn Granite it was taken over by Mr. Whitehouse as an independent. He then sold it to Cornwall County Council, and Cormac are now looking after and running it. In a simplistic term, we take solid granite, we use explosives, we blast it into smaller blocks of granite. We then reduce that further by crushing and screening until we end up with materials like dust at 6mm, 10mm, 14mm, 20mm and sort of 32mm. Those materials we then add things to, if you like, bitumen, and then we make them bigger again. So it's sort of reverse engineering, shall we say. Now they actually built the tower, which is a folly, in the middle of a Bronze Age fort. So the Castle An Dinas, which is what the quarry is called, is that place there. That is the actual Castle An Dinas, which I think is Old Cornish for An Dinas is, I think, hill fort, so it's castle on the hill fort. On site down here, you can see that we've got a four-way splitter screener down there. Put the material into a little cone crusher first. That will crush it down, and then we'll have 10mm, 6mm to dust, 2014 coming out of that. Various different types of materials that we produce. Starting up at the top, where we have the weathered zone, we take the overburden off, and in amongst that we have, sometimes it's regarded as moor stone. Basically we have random walling stone. We can also have hand-picked material, and also we have material for gabion baskets. And this is usually a buffy coloured rock, which is generated in the top zone before you get to the hard granite. So basically it's granite that's been eroded over millennia of time. From here, once we've taken the overburden off, then we get back down onto the harder rock, and then we produce the materials, single size stones from that zone. They can be used for driveways. The larger gabion and the random walling stone can be used for facing new builds of buildings that have to be faced with local granite. Also then the materials can go into concrete materials and also into asphalt materials, so producing materials for roads and for concrete. Just to my left here is the last production blast that we had yesterday. We'll now be moving our mobile plant over here. We've got a swing shovel, a crusher just behind us there, and they'll start processing this material later on today. Here we have the tar plant, which we've added to since I've been here. Basically we have materials that are fed into feeders at the top, and that then goes into the dryer. The stone is dried in the drum at the top. That's dropped down into hot storage bins, and then onto the third level down you have the mixing place where the stone and the tar is added to make your asphalt, which are then discharged down through the bottom. Since I've been here, we put this new hot storage bin in now, so that we can have materials ready and waiting for lorries that are coming in. It now means that we can have a lot more materials already made, ready to go out.